I know it seems like every time you open Trello, there's something else new that you can discover. And these Trello tips are perfect to use to increase your productivity and bring you up to expert level Trello user in no time. Hey there, I'm Danielle, web and graphic designer, bringing you tech tips and tutorials to help you stand out from the crowd. Trello is such an amazing tool. It's great for productivity, tracking things, and being the hub of just about anything you can think of. And if you're still super new to Trello, I've got a video all about the basics of Trello and getting started and how you can use it to organize your business. And I'll link that in a card for you to check out. So my first tip is to expand the labels. Each card can have one or multiple labels, and you can name these labels to anything you'd like. Simply click on the card, find the button on the right that says Labels, and then click on the pencil icon next to the color you'd like. Type in your name and hit Save, and you've now named a label. You can repeat this process for all the labels that you'll need. And these labels are a great way to color code your cards. You could color code your editorial calendar, assigning each post's card a label with the category that it corresponds to. This would be great if you want to make sure that you're not overloading on one type of content and neglecting a different category. And you can expand these or shrink them just by clicking on the label itself on any of the cards. My second tip is to use power-ups. Over on the right, click Show Menu and click on Power-Ups. You can now search or browse all the different power-ups that are available on Trello. Note that on the free plan, each board can only have one individual power-up. These are great for so many things. You can set them to repeat certain cards at certain intervals for automating things, or you can link your Google Drive to link certain files directly to a certain card. Or if you use SurveyMonkey for surveys, you can even link a survey to a card to see information right there on Trello. The next tip is to use your checklists. So click on a card, click on the checklist button, and you can either make a title and click Add to create a brand new checklist, or you can copy items from an existing card, and this will copy the exact checklist over from that one to here. A checklist is a great thing for a workflow or a series of steps that you need to go through. Could be the steps in your content creation for writing posts or even videos that you create. Anything that would be well tracked through a checklist is a great option. And the fact that you can copy them means you can maintain one master checklist, copy this over when you need it. My next step is to be thorough. When you set up your boards, lists, and cards, be detailed. The beauty of Trello is that it can be so detailed you won't have to worry about remembering every little detail. This could mean even all the little steps in your blog post and how they work together. Trello can be used to manage projects, life, individual parts of your business, product creation, content creation, video creation, and even course creation. You can use this to streamline your processes and make things so much easier. My next tip is don't panic. Don't worry that if you decide a month after using a board you don't like the layout and you want to change it up. You can easily spend a bit of time to rearrange things. It's as simple as clicking on a card and dragging it somewhere, or clicking on a post, or clicking on a list and dragging that to move it around, or even renaming a list to change things out. It's not like a piece of paper. You have to redo all your work just to rearrange it. With Trello, you can drag and move and edit as much as you need to in order to perfect things, until you're happy with the way it flows for you. My next tip is to use due dates. To add a due date, click on a card. Over on the right, click on the option that says due date. Select the date and the time that you'd like the task to be due, and click Save. When you've completed the task, simply click the check mark. Adding a due date is a great way to visually see when that task is due. If you've got a deadline for a project, for content creation, or even a personal deadline as you work through your project, these are great to add to aid in motivation, productivity, and helping you stay accountable. If a due date goes past due, it turns red, and if it's almost due, it will turn yellow. My last tip is saving links and cards. Did you know that you can save a link from your internet browser to a card in Trello? If you use the Trello desktop app, you can. Have your Trello board opened to where you'll be adding your card. Navigate to the page you'd like to link to in Trello. Click once to highlight your URL. Click again without letting go and drag to save this URL. What you'll do is you'll hover your mouse over the Trello icon on your taskbar to pull that up. It will pull it to the front, and then you'll, still holding on, hover it over the add another card and let go. It now adds whatever you've linked to in a new card. This is great to do for things you might want to read. Maybe it's a board of content to share to social media. Maybe it's even something you'd like to invest in, a course you're taking, or maybe it's a board of all your Pinterest pins just to have them located in one place. So leave a comment below and let me know if you have any other cool uses for Trello. Don't forget to subscribe for new videos every Thursday at 9 a.m. Central. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.